Good morning, Save Laurel Ridge supporters and non-supporters. Page likes are at about 350. The last video reached over 300 viewers and only had about 8 shares. The online petition is just over 1,000 signatures. Not too bad, but come on, folks. You gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket. Even at 1,000 signatures, we're only at about 5% of the 21,000 customers that Greater Johnstown Water Authority serves. So start talking about this. Start sharing this. We need as many people for or against the project at the town hall next Tuesday at the high school. Today we are going to talk about competitive power ventures, or CPV for short, and what kind of neighbors they will be. Now, CPV issued a statement that says it's too early for CPV to determine whether that particular property in Upper Yoder Township is a feasible site to pursue a new renewable energy project. If we do decide to pursue a project there, we will work very closely with neighbors and community leaders in an open and transparent process that ensures the project is a good fit for both CPV and the surrounding area. Sounds pretty good, right? But is that the way they actually conduct business? The answer lies in another project in Orange County, New York, where CPV pursued and built a natural gas power plant. The permitting process for the plant began in 2008. And 5 years later, in 2013, they notified the public, and only the public, within 500 feet of the plant. CPV claimed an impact radius of only 5 miles, even though there is evidence that a project this size would use an impact radius of nearly 30 miles. Sounds transparent and a good fit for Orange County so far, right? But wait, there's more. During the construction of this plant, CPV employed a man by the name of Peter Kelly Jr. He was a senior vice president of external affairs and was responsible for government and public relations. Well, he related to a government official, all right, to the tune of over $287,000. Joseph Percoco, an aide to Governor Cuomo of New York, was convicted and sentenced to 6 years, in part because of the bribes he received from CPV, including a $90,000 a year low or no-show job for his wife. According to riverkeeper.org, credible testimony was given that the CEO of CPV, at the very least, removed internal barriers to Kelly's bribery scheme. One CPV executive, Sean Finnerty, questioned the practice, tried to look into the ethics, and instead, the invoice to pay Percoco's wife was transferred from Finnerty's budget and into Kelly's budget. Fast forward 2018, that was in 2016. The plant is being built, or is built. The ensuing scandal leads people to call for the pulling of all permits until an investigation is complete to make sure permits weren't issued as a result of the bribery, etc., etc. Later in 2018, CPV's clean air permit under New York DEC expires because it turns out CPV does not have a federal Title V permit, which New York requires to issue a state clean air permit. So does CPV get the permit? Nope. They sick their lawyers on the state, get a judge to allow them to continue testing the plant until the appeal to the DEC is ruled upon. Now, I've not been able to find out if CPV has applied for the permit at this time. Another company, Millennium Pipe, who is building a pipeline to supply the power plant with fracked gas from Pennsylvania, because Governor Cuomo banned fracking in New York. So Millennium Pipe files a strategic lawsuit against public participation, or a SLAP lawsuit, against one of the citizens that was protesting outside the new plant. Now, SLAP lawsuits have been challenged and barred in some jurisdictions because they impede free speech, and their sole purpose is to silence the public and force them to shut up and pay very heavy legal fees to fight the lawsuit. This effectively just buys the company enough time to push their project through. Sounds to me like CPV and the companies it does business with are really transparent and interested in working with the community. If we don't all speak up, this could be us. Silence is consent. If you don't speak against it, you must be for it.